What is up, brawlers? My name is Soy and I absolutely love playing Brawl Stars, especially Brawl Ball. As a person with over 1000 hours playing the game and over 15,000 3v3 victories, most of them are from Brawl Ball, I believe I have a couple of helpful tips that will definitely make you guys a better player inside Brawl Stars. One of the main difference between skilled players and noobs is about how they move around the map. Professional Brawl Stars athletes always move within the boundaries of roles and lanes. On high-level Brawl Ball tournaments, as soon as the match starts, you're probably going to see everyone immediately sticks to the left, to the middle, or right lane and barely make a move on the ball unless their team is generating a considerable push momentum. Of course, when playing with randoms, this is almost impossible to do because everyone will go for the ball. And as I've said in a previous video, lower skilled players are attracted to mode's objective. Like a moth to a flame, they'll do anything just to touch the ball, while higher skilled players will have much better self-preservation. Brawlers like Jesse or Penny, who can damage multiple opponents without a lot of effort, are really good on lower trophies exactly because of that reason. When you keep bunching up with your teammates, the opponents can get a lot of value with their shots. So to prevent that from happening, we are going to learn how to move like the pros. However, no matter how good they are, we're still playing with randoms. Even in decent trophy levels, where people already understand about matchups and the basics of Brawl Ball, I still see randoms bunching up at the most ideal positions. Well, it's understandable because most randoms just doesn't trust other randoms, whether it's to defend or to score goals. Let's say that your opponents are pushing from the right lane. Decent players know that they have to immediately defend. And what I see most of the time is they'll all move to the right lane to defend. The same can be said for attacking. Although decent players know not to bum rush the ball all the time, they'll probably still gonna choose to fight on the lane with the ball on it. What I'm asking you guys right now is try to be the bigger person, the smarter person, simply by not being at the same place as your teammates are. You know those maps where there's tight alley in front of each goals, like Backyard Bowl, Pinball Dreams, or Well Cut. You guys who love playing Brawl Ball must have seen a Rico pushing deep and just keep bouncing his shots at helpless opponents on those tight alleys. This kind of thing happens because most of the time, all three players on the defending team instinctively position themselves pretty deep to block the Rico from advancing, or even deeper inside their own goal just to survive. What I propose you to do in this kind of situations is to just let it go. Forget defending. Go around the other side of the alley and try to initiate a counter-attack instead. Yes, you will be leaving the defense in the hands of your unreliable and probably pretty stupid bad random teammates. But hey, you are losing anyway. You actually got nothing to lose. Just try to picture, should you manage to get through, the Rico will have another direction to worry about, and he won't be able to put as much pressure on the alley anymore. And just like before, the same goes for attacking. Playing with randoms, we don't have the privilege of appointing lanes for each members on the team. But for me, it actually leads to something even better. A fluid formation. Just like in real football or soccer, if that's your thing, the formations always change depending on what you're doing on the field. Let's say a player on your team decides to push forward by going around the outside. Any decent Brawl Ball players will know Instead of following that player to their collective demise, they'll simply cover the areas that the first player left while trying to provide support. If the pushing player is skilled enough, your team will be putting pressure on the opponent's team from multiple angles, which is great. But even if the pushing player fails, the other two players who are not fully committed to the push could always just drop down to a more defensive position while avoiding a team wipe. And that's that, guys. As filthy casuals, we might not have access to advanced comps and lane assignments, but it leads to something much better. Not only it'll give you strategic advantage over common random teams, fluid formation also make Brawl Ball such a highly adaptive mode that's really fun to play. It kinda reminds me of real football. A couple of years ago, Pragmatic Football rules the sport, a strategy that focuses more on defending while attacking just enough so they won't risk too much counterattacks. It yields results. Teams are winning leagues and tournaments, but the matches are less fun to watch. The scores are usually pretty minimal, like 1-0, 2-0, 2-1 at best. I compare this strategy to the pros' static lane system in Brawl Stars. It is much safer and yields results. On the other side, there's attacking football. Of course, by attacking, you're subjected to counterattacks, but it is just so much more fun to watch and play. In Brawl Stars, it is the fluid formation. You'll see a lot of push, a lot of goals. It will obliterate any teams without proper formation or positioning. And it's a lot of fun to play. Most of us doesn't play Brawl Ball to win money or tournament glory. We just want to play and have fun. Honestly, who have the time to stay at one lane and shoot at each other for 2 minutes and 30 seconds? And the best part of fluid formation is how easy to execute it. Basically, just get away from your teammates. After you manage to do it consistently, then you can start analyzing on the best positions you should go to. If your randoms are decent enough to at least carry themselves, they don't even have to know about this formation. By maintaining just the right distance between you and your teammates, you unconsciously have created solid area denial that can stop your opponents from pushing. As a bonus, brawlers that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, such as Jessie or Penny, will lose their effectiveness by a huge margin. When playing with a team, you can go after those pesky throwers comfortably, knowing that your teammates will deal with the defense. And that's it for this week's video. From now on, always pay attention on how close you are to your teammates. Fill in the gap that they may left and see yourself winning so much more in Brawl Ball. Like and sub if you're an OP Brawl Ball player. Drop a dislike if you hate this video, but tell me why in the comments so I can improve in future videos. As always, share this video to random people in your socials so randoms in Brawl Stars would play better. Until the next one, my name is Soy, signing out.